Hello, my Cackle crew. Soki here at Cackling Games, bringing you the long-awaited indie boil of game called NightShade. King Ashby Studios' first game was brought to life by two talented artists and writers called Chaz and Logan, or King Hime and Ashby being their online handles. These are two wonderful people and very dear friends of mine who had a dream and made it a reality. These two and their team have dedicated countless hours and restless nights to bring us a LGBTQ+ game circling around love, drugs, and crime. Now, the game is 18+, but the cool thing is that I was told they were going to add an option to be able to toggle between safe for work and not safe for work, so I'm very interested in that because I would like to stream this game at some point once like the full game comes out, which I'm really excited for, which onwards to the second part. By this time that the video comes out, the Kickstarter will already be up for a couple of days, so I highly recommend everybody go check it out. I'm gonna put a link in the description below, and I am already a backer and very excited to getting Sasha's retro jacket. The story follows Sasha, a 27-year-old drug dealer who found himself in an endless cycle of indulgences that he has no intentions of addressing. Completely comfortable with his life until he and his best friend Mishka suddenly find themselves between a power struggle surrounding two crime syndicates. Sasha must find a way to confront not only himself but his feelings, as the two must face their aversion to change or risk losing it all. Ooh. So the whole place takes place in a fusion city called Subena in the year 2040, and it has like a very cyberpunk feel to it, which like I'm really looking forward to. So as we have here, we have Sasha, Mishka, the OTP, who will most likely get their asses handed to them. Oh, we also have the OTP3 with Dima over here, because everybody loves Dima, including myself. And then we have the ninja assassin Ada, who apparently hates colors. And then my main man, Roman. Roman is one of my favorite characters, and I'm really like looking forward to seeing his personality and just how much of an asshole he is. Like, those are the type of characters I absolutely love, and I am so excited for this. Alright, so now I am going to move my camera because I only moved it to the middle so we could all see how beautiful the whole screen is. So, okay, over here, just gonna place it correctly. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh my god, okay. Is this nice? This is good enough. I am fine with this. Alright, let's start. I am so excited. So without further ado, here is NightShade. Loading screen. I'm so excited.
So, why would a person take someone's life?
They're probably fighting because Ada hates colors.
Who knows?
So nice.
Maybe people make a living off that sort of thing. Why? What's eating you?
Oh, that's so cool.
Nothing really. Just a passive thought.
The crying cat on the poster.
Speaking of, I'm hungry. Let's go get something.
Maybe later tonight. I've got somewhere I've got to be.
Oh, I'm so excited! Like, I refrained myself from seeing the trailer because I wanted to see it, like, with the game, so I'm like, I'm so excited!
Got somewhere I've got to be.
Where do you gotta be? Dot, dot, dot. That's so nice, look at that. Dot, 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 dot. Beep! High above the restless heartbeat of the city, a cloaked stranger crouched near the edge of a towering skyscraper. Strands of bright pink hair almost grazed the dark skyline above and were jostled as the gust of wind blew them about. His steeled gaze steadied onto the flow of traffic and the bustling commotion below. It was as if he were waiting, watching, searching for something. I bet it's Sasha. Or someone. I was right. Something down there suddenly caught his eye. The masked stranger reached into his back pocket and pulled out a phone. He glanced at the bright screen, assessing the information that came through. Who is this masked person? Target located. Is it Ada? Wordlessly, the man slid the phone back in his pocket. Without hesitation, he quickly turned and disappeared down the fire escape, quiet and precise. Look, oh, it's so nice. Look at it. Like all this work. I'm so proud of them. The sound of labored breathing echoed through the alleyway as a frightened man staggered to his feet near a dumpster. Shadows were cast along brick walls adorned in ripped posters and haphazard graffiti. Who are you? One shadow stalked the other from the cover of darkness, quietly approaching. Paranoia was beginning to set in like the slow push of a syringe. Drug dealer! What was that? The man gripped at his chest in fear. His voice cracked with the pressure of panic. My voice is very cracky, so that will not be an issue. Beads of sweat trickled down his furrowed brow. His wide-eyed gaze glanced around his surroundings frantically. He was being hunted. There's the boy. No, 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 wait!
What? No.
Okay, he does the voices then. Across the city. The city. I'm honestly just looking. Anybody want a hamburg? A humbug. Oh my god, it's so nice. Ugh. The light from the fluorescent overhead gave off a gentle buzzing noise, filling the silence between the cashier and the young man at the counter who was obnoxiously taking a very long time to order his food. Something about the way the lazily swept floor and water-stained ceiling tiles were left carelessly unattended to suggest that this place was the place to peek for junk food. It was, without fail, Sasha's favorite burger joint in the entire city. If this was how he died, greasy burger in hand, then he was happy to go. Oh my boy, Sasha, you're like every single protagonist. You have a favorite food, and I'm so glad it is hamburgers. The cashier cleared her throat impatiently. Whoa, calm down. Finally, after what seemed like forever, Sasha tapped his fingers on the countertop and began his order. I'll have a imposter burger, big ol' beef, onion death. Fuck, I don't want. What do I want? Imposter burger, because, you know, sus. No lettuce, my boy. Okay, that will be 460 yen, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah, here you go. See you later. Sasha handed over the money and pocketed the change that came after. Later, Sasha, the cashier said. Apparently, everybody knows Sasha. The cashier set his to-go bag on the countertop and gave him a quick finger gun goodbye. Oh my god. Goodbye. He swiped the goods and headed out of the hole in the wall, impatiently digging into the paper bag to retrieve and unwrap his burger. Without a second to lose, Sasha shoved the burger into his mouth, chewing delightfully.
Nice.
Oh man, this is the best. Night had settled over the city and painted the buildings in purple and blue hues. A string of streetlights led a path down the empty side street, guiding pedestrians home from their busy day. Sasha, with his burger in hand, passed by a collection of vending machines near an alleyway intersection. His free hand dug into his pocket and pulled out whatever he could find. He didn't have enough change for a cola, and lint was not a good currency. I mean, how many burgers did you have? Did you only have $4 on you? Oh man. With a defeated sigh, Sasha continued on. Oh, so sad. It wasn't often that Sasha walked this way when heading home. Then why are you heading there? You're gonna get killed. The familiarity of rundown infrastructures and the architectural melting pot that was the city, however, was always a welcoming sight. Sasha glanced over at the small playground near the side street he continued down, noticing the way the greenery had started to overgrow certain structures and how very neglected it all seemed. He grinned. Wow, I haven't walked this way in forever. I used to come here all the time. Nostalgia nudged at him as he drew closer to the playground, taking in the familiar sight curiously. I played at this park every day after school. Not that there's really much to play with. The playground looks exactly the same as it always has. Just a big empty dirt lot. Well, and the swings, and one busted slide, and the monkey bars that fell off once. Everybody fell off of monkey bars, I can attest to that. Sasha walked over to the empty swings and slowly sat down, unwrapping the rest of his burger for easier access. How many burgers did you buy? No wonder you didn't have enough money for fucking Coke. He took another bite and looked around at the desolate playscape. His other hand grabbed onto the rusted chain that held him up while he swung back and forth a bit. Honestly though, this park kinda sucks. I'm surprised this place wasn't bulldozed for apartments or something. Kids didn't really play here back then, and they still don't. I mean, look at this place. He laughed to himself gently, taking another bite of the burger. He was far too hungry to wait until he got all the way home to finish eating. It's pretty much just a place for teens to smoke and skip class. I mean, even I did it. Sasha, you were a bad boy. I mean, he's a drug dealer, of course he's a bad boy. He just looks so innocent. Like, look at him, my boy. I love him. Back then, there wasn't a lot of kids to hang out with, really. I guess Mishka was there after a while, but he doesn't count. Why? Why don't he count? Oh, my boy, he's so tiny. But it's whatever. It beats sitting in an empty apartment every night. Sasha dug the tip of his shoe into the mulch beneath him, lost in thought, momentarily forgetting the world around him while memories played out in his mind. Usually I stayed out pretty late, but when the sun disappeared behind the near the school, I'd head home. Walking home alone was fine since we didn't live very far, but there was this little corner store right by our apartment that I always stopped by. That place was loaded, like I could grab dinner for me and my mom when she worked late. I'd also pick her up some of the apple brioches she loves so much. My god, these words! You guys! Why are you making such hard words for me to pronounce? I swear sugar runs through her veins. Probably where I got it. She still can't stay mad at me if I give her one of those. The fondness he felt made him grin at his feet. Man, time really flies. Oh. Sasha, startled by the sound of his phone buzzing away in his pocket, reached into his jacket and plunged out the device. Oh, that's cool. What's this? What's this? My face is probably gonna cover over here, but that's fine because it's up here. Hey man, Alexi gave me this number and said if I want anything to meet up with you. Is that good? My place or yours?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I love this. Like, I know it was like a crafting game, but like, I love choices. Oh, I think who's this? I only met up in public. When do you want it is best. Or, oh, this is so hard. Yeah, this one. Let's go with this one. Oh my god, look at the picture. That's so cute. Taryn, and how is tomorrow night at Jukebox? Top 40 night, LOL. Okay, meet me at the bar at 10. ... He shoved his phone back into his pocket, a feeling of irritation pushing his brows into a furrow. Just give my number to anyone, that's fine. Totally not creepy at all. I mean, I feel that. The earlier feeling of fondness had melted into agitation. Sasha crumbled the burger wrapper into a small ball and tossed it into the recycling can as he stood from his swing. Thank you for not littering, my friend. Getting really late now. I should probably get going. He glanced over his shoulder at the empty street behind him, a small chill prickling at the back of his neck. Yeah, it was time to go. The street lights began to spread out the further he walked, becoming less and less frequent along the way. The darker the path became, the more Sasha found himself glancing over his shoulder, his hands shoved into his pockets. His pace quickened, not even bothering to stop when he passed the corner store despite the aroma of apple piroshkas. Neon signs flickered irregularly in windows of establishments that were closed for the evening. The occasional Samaritan became few and far between. Sasha looked up and noticed he was approaching his apartment building, a newfound urgency ballooning in his chest. Keys, where were his keys? Flies beat against the corridor light bulb behind him. I mean, I just want the best for him, so I just want him to live in like a 5-star hotel. Like, I want the best for him, but like right now he's at the fucking bottom. He's a nobody. Oh, my boy. I just want the best for you. Flies beat against the corridor light bulb behind him because he's so poor, can't even afford Coke. Sasha stood in front of his apartment door. His hands fumbled for the keys he knew had to be somewhere on him. How many pockets do you have? You have like 4 pockets. You have your pants and you have your jacket. He sighed with relief when he felt them and quickly moved to shove the small key into the deadbolt. ... There was no locking sound. Oh, that heartbeat sound. Yo, shit. It like made my heart race. Sasha's heart fell into his chest. Yo, same dude. Did I leave this unlocked? I could have sworn I locked it. His heart raced in his chest. As quiet and careful as he could, Sasha placed his hand on the middle of the door and pushed. The crying cat. This is like my fucking favorite emote. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm totally disrupting the mood of everything, but like, I want everybody to see my favorite emote. Okay, breathe. Sorry, I'm just so excited. I can't handle it. It opened a crack and gradually created a space big enough for him to slide through. His eyes were wide in the darkness of the small studio apartment, trying to adjust as best they could. He reached over and quietly set the keys onto the TV stand next to him. Something had fallen over, and it sounded like it came from nearby. He turned his head in the direction of the noise, not noticing the light that illuminated from the small bathroom tucked away in his closet. There's a small bathroom in your closet? A spike of panic sent a burning, rigid sensation along his arms and gripped at his chest tightly. Weapon. He needed a weapon. As quietly as he could, Sasha reached into a drawer near the TV stand. His fingers tightly gripped the knife he pulled out. Look at those fucking collarbones. Like, oh, it's so nice. You guys did a wonderful job. This is so nice. I'm just gonna keep saying it's nice because it's fucking nice. It's 420 nice. It was almost impossible to calm the heartbeat he could practically feel in his throat. He took a few steps forward, holding the knife close. He was closing in on the bathroom door, heart pounding. Every hair on the back of his neck stood on end, his knuckles almost white with how tightly he held his weapon. The other hand lifted and pressed against the middle of the bathroom door. He tried to still his breathing with one slow, shaky exhale. Suddenly, he shoved the door to the bathroom with all his might, and with his other hand, lunged forward.
Did you really think you'd win in a knife fight against me? Sasha.
Is that all? No! Oh my god. Fuck. Like, I'm honestly shaking right now. Like, I'm so looking forward to this game. So you guys need to go support the Kickstarter. You have a month for it to get to the goal, which I think was about 76,000. But in like the first couple of hours, it already raised so much. So like, I'm really hopeful and I'm so digging where this is going. Like, I am so excited. I can't stop saying how excited I am. Ugh. Like, my webcam is shaking because I move a lot when I'm excited. So you know when I'm telling the truth because I'm just hopping around. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so fucking good. We didn't get to see my man Roman, but I hope I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm just oh my god. Alright, we gotta check out the credits. These are all the wonderful people who helped along with Chaz and Logan and who gave them a lot of strength and just the support, and like, you all did such an amazing job for like this demo, and I am expecting so much from the completed game and I am very much looking forward to it. Alright, well, I think that's all I can do for now. The demo was unfortunately very short, but like, even from that small sequence of event, it made me like really invested in knowing what was gonna happen next, which like is very important for visual graphic type games. So I am very much looking forward to the story, as well as just finally getting to see all the characters and seeing how their personalities pan out, how much of a dick certain people are, and like just like the blossoming love between all these very cute boys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all will go to the link below and click on the Kickstarter and support a very good game. And if you are not able to support by being a backer, just honestly retweet, share, show it to your friends, show it to your families, you know, even if it's an 18+ game, you can still toggle the safer work. So it's like, if you don't like porn, you can still play this game. So there's honestly nothing to worry about, and this game should get all the support because I love these two and they're so happy with getting this game out there, and like, ugh, I love them so much. Also, consider supporting me on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, all under the name of Cackling Games. And thank you so much for watching along with me, and I hope I was able to give you inspiration in checking out this game, because boy howdy am I fucking excited. See ya, guys!